Hello everyone, this is Kimmy Wyatt and welcome to this video. Hi! I'm doing this video today on TIs that have lost their life behind being targeted. But in the meantime, please check out this music by Ben Sound. And I'm very nasal. Hey! I like the camera dance. Okay, I'll stop. Yes. Whew. Wow, that was pretty wow. Okay, you guys, look. First thing I want to do is, although I'm having a lot of fun, which I do, and this is what I do, I am a targeted individual. Please know that I am not the only victim. This crime is all over the world, especially where technology has advanced. And for some countries, that just simply means the World Wide Web, internet service. I also want to tell you guys I'm very nasal. Please, please, please forgive my voice, okay? I was getting better, and I, every time I step outside, it's just going to get worse, okay? So I'm very nasal, talking out of my nose. My nose is talking for me right now, okay? So I'm going to have a moment of silence for 10 seconds in honor of those who have lost their lives. Please know, been looking at a lot of videos, as I tell you guys to do, on 7 terms I'm going to give you guys. So go ahead while there's a moment of silence and get pen and paper or pencil and paper, or open up a note app in your phone. Yeah, but going over some videos, I got really sad because, there's a lot of people losing their lives over this, you guys. I'm going to explain to you why. And also, I want to say this before I forget. If there are any of you on here listening to this video, or anyone listening to this video, and you have family members that are in a mental institution, you may want to check out if they really are supposed to be there. This is hard, you guys, for a lot of people. And I also found out, well, let me finish that. If you find that a family member did not act a certain way, and then all of a sudden, no drugs, all of a sudden, their whole persona just changed or gradually changed, you might want to check that out. They could have been a targeted individual, and they just didn't know what was going on. But keep in mind, I'm one of the pioneers. I'm not one of the first people that have been targeted, but I do know that I'm one of the pioneers that are just letting you guys know very in-depth what this is, how they're doing it, how they're getting perps, which is one of the terms that I'm going to give you to do this. So first things first, moment of silence, please. Please, thank you so much. Please join me in that. Okay, here we go. As I was saying, if you guys have any family members that are in institutions, mental hospitals, institutions, and they used to be okay, you need to get them out immediately. Really, you do. Especially because there's medications for them. In other words, because they've probably been in there so long, they've gone crazy. You know, something has happened to them mentally. Here, I'm targeted, and then here I go, and now you're putting me in a mental institution, and all I'm telling you is I'm hearing voices. And I'm going to talk about that too. As I stated, and I think I stated this earlier, you know, there's a lot of, well, let me tell you, get them out, get your people out. They were probably trying to tell you something, and they just couldn't put their finger on how to do that. And as I was saying, I, along with a lot of individuals who have videos on YouTube, please support them. Please look at other people's videos on the 7 terms I'm going to give you, because, and I ask that you look these up via video format, but that's because I am not the only victim, and I am not the only person that is contributing to this cause. We have to let people know this is going on. Before I do these 7 terms, I also want to say, you guys, please, TIs, it's critical that you don't tell people this is the government that is doing this, okay? Think about what you're saying. It really makes it look bad for us because it's not the government. And I know that's a hard pill to swallow because you may have videos and you're saying it's the government, but it's okay to retract from that because you are a TI, very strong people, a person, and you need to be honest with people. And I'm not saying you weren't honest before. You just know what you know, and you just assume, and a lot of people will assume it's the government. I just did a video on and the government is not targeted individuals. The government is not spying on you. And they're not. They're not. I don't care where you are. They're not. The government's not spying. Well, I take that back. If you're in a country like China, I have heard that they do spy on their citizens to some degree. I don't know if it's true. I'm just throwing it out there. And I take that back. There are countries that I'm sure that does this. But if you reside in the United Kingdom, for instance, you reside in the U.S. as I do, no. And I mentioned in that video that I've worked for the government in multiple capacities, and I'm not saying what I'm saying because of that. It has nothing to do with that. I didn't mention that in the other video. I am not saying the government is not spying on you because I've worked for the government. Excuse, there's my sinuses. No, it's just not true. Okay? And the reasons for that, I may as well go ahead and briefly tell you, is because we are in a $1 trillion deficit. We've always been owing money. And this I do know. When you are, if the government is spying on individuals, knowing what I know, that everything the government does is on a budget, why would they be spying on you? I mean, come on, you guys, please, let's come together. That's ridiculous. Okay, and you've got a lot of people, when you make those statements, and I know in your heart you're making them because you feel like they're true. I'm not saying you're lying by any means of the spectrum. You're really, really taking us back a notch or two, because people like myself know that that's not true. Okay? In other words, everything the government does has a purpose. What would be the purpose of the government spying on you? And I just responded to someone who commented on that video, and I've yet to hear back from this person. They were saying, "Nice try, girl," blah, 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 blah. They were being nice because we're all, family to some degree. But no, I asked them in my response back to them, why would the government be spying on us? Why? Because everything they do is budget. There's a budget in everything the government does. You guys know that. To just randomly spy on citizens for no rhyme or reason. Okay, think about this. The Matrix came out, and I just, to this day, this is 2019. To this day, I have yet to see, y'all don't kill me, I have yet to see that entire movie. I haven't. I'm not a TV person, but if I had my choice, I would watch movies before TV. Let me adjust. Okay, there we go. But yeah, I've attempted more. There's nothing wrong with the movie. It's just that I would fall asleep. It's like, okay, I'm sleepy. Yeah. You guys, I'm looking at this wall, and I love to decorate. One of my playlists, I have 19 playlists, 300 plus videos on YouTube. Please subscribe to that YouTube channel. Please, please click the subscribe button. And be sure to click the notification bell so that you will be one of the first to get notifications of new vids I post up. But I have 19 playlists, and thank you for that, by the way. I have 19 playlists, and thanks to those who've already followed, subscribed. I have 19 playlists on YouTube, okay? And one of those playlists is called Decorating on a Budget. You guys, I love to decorate. You can't tell by what's going on right now. You really can't. But there's already 4 videos up and running on in that playlist. And I'm looking at this wall, and with me being a perfectionist, I'll be right back. Okay, that's better. Now, I know this picture is not matching anything right now, but I just couldn't take it. I was like, okay. And I will be putting this picture on a wall somewhere in here. And I'm also redecorating my place because I broke a coffee table that was perfectly matching the decorum in this room. And I accidentally cracked the glass, two levels of glass, and I broke the lower level. But okay. That's better. Whew, I was like, and it's just sitting on the chair. Okay, let's work with me. Okay, so yeah, did finish watching The Matrix, and I got a surprise for you guys at the end. I've only told one person who's also a victim of this what I'm going to reveal to you guys that happened to me. I did not want to tell you this because I knew that was going to be it, Kimmy, and I mentioned The Matrix because I think I saw something like this in The Matrix or some movie I've seen. I like a lot of sci-fi, scary movies. Since I was a little girl, I love horror, scary movies, you know. And something actually happened to me, yours truly, that I am bamboozled. I am bamboozled about, but I've after watching more videos on targeted individuals, I'm not so bamboozled. And when it happened to me, I not knowing I was being targeted, not knowing any of this, I wondered, what was that? And then I talked to someone that I'm pretty close to, who, when I told her, she's the only one I've ever told this to, only because she is gang stalked as well. And I let her know, she was like, yeah, that happened to me too. And so I'm going to jot down a note so that I do not forget to tell you guys that, because I really, really, truly, hold on one second. I'm going to take this, hold on. My camera's going to move a little bit while I take, oh boy. Okay. Cameraman, I need a cameraman. I need a cameraman or a woman. I really, truly do. I'm trying to, okay, forget it. Well, no, don't forget it. Just a moment. There you go. Okay, I needed my marker too, so I could make sure I tell you guys. I'm just going to put a little note here. Okay, first thing I want to do is, second thing, I've already told you it's not the government, okay? The spying on people, okay? Please take that to heart. It's not the government. It's not your government, unless you live in China. And if you live in China, you're probably not going to have access to this video, all right? Got a lot of strict laws and things in China, and it is what it is. All right? Hey! Y'all, I just roll with it. It just came on by itself, okay? Woo! Well, let's just take a break. Y'all gonna camera dance with me? Okay, that's enough. Y'all, God is so good. It won't even turn off, y'all. See what I'm talking about? Gang stalking. It won't even, I'm pressing the pause button and it's like not doing anything. And I did not turn that on. See? There you go. Now, some people are so stupid that they would let you guys, my audience, hear that. I was going to say see that, but hear that. Thank you! You just proved that I'm telling the freaking truth. Okay. They hate me. They hate me. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to explain to you guys the 4 goals of targeting. I'm going to say this very brief. There are 4 goals of targeting an individual. Okay, that first goal is going, in no particular order, is going to make people think you're mental. You have lost your mind. Yes, I've lost my mind. I'm a hoot. Okay, yeah. Make people think you've lost it. Mental institution, which is the second one. Want you to go to a mental institution. Let's see what else. Make you do something drastic, kill someone behind it. And some people have. Not only have some people lost their lives behind this heinous crime, they have hurt people, deservingly so, behind this. But guess who was in the wrong? They were. Guess who's in prison for doing something that, trying to protect themselves, just fed up because no one's listening, no one understands. They are. TIs. Okay, mission accomplished. The last goal of targeting someone is to make you depend on people, money-wise. Find your finances. Totally cut your finances short. And I'm going to tell you guys, the Lord has already told me this. Okay, little secret, that someone's about to come in my life. I don't know who it is, but I can feel it. I just feel it under my skin. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I have a lot of a discernment. I really do. And that's part of being a TI. Lots of high, super discernment. And someone's going to come in my life and they're going to take me out of this. Now, that's not a suggestion. It's the truth. The goal of being targeted, the last goal I have to tell you, is to totally make finances, have that person totally depend on the government, totally depend on family members or something for their finances. Because probably at one time in their life they were making money. And to sum that up, why do these people do this? Jealousy. They have a heightened jealousy, you guys, that is over the top. Very heightened jealousy, envy. This is amazing. They I don't know. They feel like they had, or how can I put it? They feel like they are worthy of something, and I'm going to eat, those plums are looking so good. I'm going to eat one in a minute. I'm going to play some more music, but the jealousy is simply someone wanting to do or have something that someone else has, a TI. And it's an effortless emotion. And more often than none, the person being jealous often has one or both of these personality traits, okay? Or both, one or both. Yeah, I said that right. They have NPD, which is narcissistic personality disorder. Please look up videos on that. And they have a minuscule to heightened sense of entitlement. If you're being gang stalked, you are on the right track of your life. Please don't stop. Keep doing what you're doing. You're fixing to do something. I don't know what it is. And your doors are about to open for you at some point in the future. And the gang stalkers know it. They know it. And most times they know it sometimes better than you. You're special. You're gifted. And gang stalkers, they have no remorse. And I have to say this before I forget. Repulsive liars. Repulsive liars. One of the ways that they get perps, let me give you those terms, to join in with them. And that's PERPS. Go ahead. And if you live within these United States, you live within a 10-mile radius of one. Okay, at least one. But one of the things they do, how they get perps to join in with them, is to lie. I mean, they will tell some of the biggest lies on the planet. I mean, they can look you in your face and just lie. I don't know what happened with that. I don't know what's going on with that. Blah, 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 blah. She did this and she did that. And just look, it's honest. It's just scary. They can look you right in your face, knowing that they are telling a bald-faced lie. You guys don't ask me what that is. Please, that's old school. My mom would say it on and off, or someone would say bald-faced lie. A bald face. Okay. Got to look that up. Yeah, they'll tell lies. And then, of course, they pick people who tell lies like them. It's like they know the recruiting who is going to tell a lie. They're going to tell a lie on the victim. They're going to tell multiple lies on the victim. Because if there's anyone out there who knows what they're doing and realize what they're doing and is on the victim side, they're going to get you. If you're not strong, if you're not a soldier, they're going to get you because they're coming at you via multiple people and saying, she's lying. We didn't do, hold it. What was that Public Enemy said? Hold it now. I wish I had that song right here. Yeah. It's going to happen. They're going to lie on this person, repulsively lie on this person. When the truth is right there in this person's face. They see it. They hear it. They know that it's the truth. And so yeah, they do what they do. As a result of that, if you are not a super empath, and I'm going to give you these terms, just one second. And that's one of the terms, EMPATH. I'll go back over these. If you're not a super empath, which I found out I didn't even know existed, which I am, they're the strongest. They're scary. Ooh-wee. Of all of empaths. They're very, very, they're me. Just look at some of my videos, 19 playlists. You'll see what I'm talking about. I don't care about you watching me. I want you to watch me. Look at me. Okay? Look at me. Okay? The worst person you could have watched is me. I love it. Watch me. Watch me. Okay, you guys, I took acting classes. And I always wanted to play this villain. You guys, I'm open for... call me. Hollywood, call me. I have a regular voice. This is not my voice, I promise. Yeah, call me. I want you to call me. Yeah. There you go. Because a super empath, this stuff just rolls off of them like, please. Lots of high self-esteem. Some of the highest self-esteem on the planet. They do. I do. Always had it. And I always knew I had it. Just didn't know I was going to be spied on and stalked, okay? As a result. But yeah, here are these 7 terms I asked you guys to look up. Please look up. I already gave you perps, P-E-R-P-S, empath, E-M-P-A-T-H. Some people say empath, okay? Organized crime, please don't go by what you see on the TV. I mentioned The Matrix and whatever. Don't go by what you see on TV, what you've seen in the movies. Look this up. Please look these terms up. By the way, if I didn't say it earlier via a video format and I highly suggest YouTube. It's out there. Don't know when you're going to watch this, but YouTube is probably still going to be around. All right. Let's see. Electronic stalking. Yes, sure. Electronics can spy on you, but not from the manufacturer. Bet you didn't know that. I'm talking about being manipulated. I hate my voice right now. Manipulated. And when I say that, chicken, okay, my nose starts like vibrating. Okay, manipulated, yeah. They can be manipulated to spy on you, okay? You come home, your new refrigerator, and all of a sudden it's... Or every time you get by your refrigerator, which is in my case, it starts making this noise. Ding, 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 ding. Sounds like some stuff at the casino. Like I just pressed the button and 3 sevens came up. Something. No. My refrigerator should not be making any noise. At all. Hollywood, call me. I'm your villain. I'm your villain. I have an alter ego. And it's very scary. Okay? Yeah. I'll do voiceovers. I do voiceovers anyway, so hey, there you go. I don't have to be seen. Okay, I'm cool with that. I'm cool. But I would love to be seen. Yeah, I'm telling you, you guys, it's amazing. Here we go. So I did organized crime, electronic stalking. I did perps. Next term is gang stalking. Where did that come from? Gang stalking. You could put those together or separate. The next one is group stalking. Please look up group stalking and gang stalking because someone may have titled their works with the word group as opposed to gang, but they're basically the same thing, okay? And the last term is this video, targeted individuals. All right. And I'm going to say this again, targeted individuals, please stay strong. If you gotta watch my videos, and I have 300 plus, I'm a hoot. Okay. I'm going to get serious, but I'm saying this because regardless of topic, I hope I'm encouraging you to keep going. Okay. This is serious. Okay. So we're in the end times, you guys, which is why I said earlier, it's not the government. We're in end times. This is basically spiritual warfare, and it is not programming. Let me say that again. It is not programming, and it is not the government. It is literally bona fidely spiritual warfare. TIs, get your Bible. You know this. You already know what's supposed. You didn't know this, but you're the reason why you're targeted is because most of you are empaths. And one thing I didn't say about those terms is if you are an empath, for which I am, you are 110% going to be targeted. All right. I'm going to go over the personalities of targeted individuals. All right. Now, before I say do that, some people were stating the videos I've been watching here lately that they hear voices. They are their thoughts are not private anymore. I'm going to tell you something. I don't hear voices. And there's different levels of being an empath. As I found that out. And there's different levels of being a targeted individual. Okay. And there's also different levels of gang stalking. So there's different levels of gang stalking, different levels of being a targeted individual, and there's different levels of oh God, what did I say? Oh my God, targeted individual, being an empath. Okay, for me, I'm all three of the highest levels because I'm aware of what they're doing. I don't care about telling you what they're doing. Okay. So my gang stalking is heightened as opposed to someone who just really don't know what's going on. They just don't know. Or they may have an inkling, something being watched, but I don't want to tell people because I don't want them thinking I'm crazy, but something's, that kind of person, that they would be on a lower level of being targeted. Well, they would be actually a level 2 because they're aware, they're woke. They just don't know what's going on. A level 0 or level 1 rather would be someone who's being targeted, but they have absolutely no clue that this is going on in their life. Okay. Now my thoughts are still private, but I can tell you something that is happening to me. It's not anxiety or anything like that, but it's on the brink of it because and I thought about this. I said, how would they know that I am thinking this right now or I am frustrated? Because trust me, I cross my T's and dot my I's in this whole situation. And so I will try to, let me explain. If someone is hacking in my phone, for instance, and I know, you guys, I can build a computer with my eyes closed. I really, truly can. And phones, I can't build a phone, but I can tell you, this is what's going on. I'm just very, very techie when it comes to technology and things like that, And if something's happening to my phone and it doesn't go the way I want it, like right then and there, like I'm trying to delete this or I'm trying to do this and do that, I have to catch myself because in the normal realm of things, I'll just fix it. But I found that I'm being of course, being spied on, cameras in my place, I'm being looked at all times. Like, how is she going to react to us doing this or this particular person? It's us all together, but this particular person doing this. And you have to catch yourself and just smile I said smile, excuse me, my words. Or you may show a little frustration, but you have to catch yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's just, in spite of, just do what you're doing, So yes, it makes it very hard. So right now, I am going to play a little music, and then I'm going to come back, and I'm going to talk to you guys about. I'm actually going to talk to you guys about. Let's see, what am I going to talk to you guys about? The personality, the character traits or personality traits of a person that is a targeted individual. All right. And I'm going to, let's try this song right here. if it did it come up. No, it didn't come up, you guys. Okay. All right. Oh, sorry. There it is. That's not the song. Okay, I'm gonna pick a song, you guys. This is. Hold on. There we go. Or did I play this at the? No, I don't know which one I played at the beginning, but here we go. I'll just play two. How about that? Nah. Y'all didn't know I love to dance. Yeah, I think I played this one, but it's okay. Hey. By the way, while the music is playing, you guys, please check out the information below if it's there for the video. And check out my twist pudding. I'm going to be doing videos on my twist pudding. I have come up with with 6 years of research, I've come up with a twist pudding for your hair. Your hair. And it's available, okay? And you can purchase that. I'm also looking for like 10 people to try my product on your hair. I'll do your hair for 2 months. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Okay, so I'll give more details in the videos. Go to the hair. Let's see. Go to the natural hair playlist, okay? And just listen to those and you'll know. But I need you. I want you to try my product, and I want your review. I want your review. I'll do your hair for 2 months. Once a week. Now, I'm not going to perm your hair and do all that, but I will twist your hair using my product. 6+ years of research, people's hair is growing like crazy. Oh, I bet you. I mean, what happened to the dancing? I'm sorry. Okay, you guys. There we go. Yeah, so I'm going to right now, well, I thought I was, there we go. Technical difficulties. No, I'm just joking. Okay, what I'm going to do right now is go into the personality traits of a targeted individual, or better yet, an empath who is a targeted individual. Well, I better do targeted individuals because, let's see, what's the difference? An empath, I'm not going to tell you that because I want you guys to look up those terms. But an empath and a targeted individual is basically the same thing. But like I said, if you are an empath, that does not necessarily mean that you are, if you're a targeted individual, rather, that does not necessarily mean you're an empath. But me, I'm both. So let me tell you what's the deal and why this jealousy is so heightened. First of all, social media has a lot to do with it. Straight out the gate. Okay? Social media has a lot to do with it. People can see you. People can see that you have book sense, common sense, and street sense. And I'm going to tell you most targeted individuals have all 3 of those traits. Book sense, common sense, street sense, Probably not a bad looking person on top of that. You know, just where this is where this heightened jealousy comes from, okay? The Lord is sending you somewhere, you know, and they're just like, they know, and I call it the crab theory. You know, they're going to try to bring you back down into the crab bucket because they don't want you to be successful, that kind of stuff, all right? And sadly, I'm really appalled by a lot of our men, especially Black African men, because they are acting so feminine, acting like females, and it is just amazing how jealous-hearted they have become. Our Black African men are so jealous-hearted, you guys. And it's just men across the board, because I'm going to tell you, if you're being targeted by both male and females, chances are. Especially if you're on the third level of all of this, or if, you know, it could be 5, I don't know. But if you're on the third level or the higher level of those 3 things I said, empath and targeted individual and whatever the other one was, then yeah, okay, you're going to have a lot of jealousy, a lot of people just hating on you. And in the future, I'm going to break down jealousy, because I never understood it, by the way. So I'm going to be breaking that down for you guys in a video. So look out for that. But here we go. Besides the book sense, common sense, and street sense, meaning they're very aware of their surroundings. And, you know, we're well aware. To pull something over our, you know, to get something over us is very hard. Okay. Because we're just aware of the street sense. We know. Stop, please. Are you serious? Are you for realio? Go tell that to the fish in the sea. We just see things for what they are, and we address them right then and there. Okay, but the first trait is those 3 are traits. Okay, but no fear. As I said, fear factor is very low with targeted individuals. Most of them. They don't fear much, and very strong people, chosen, okay? Love the Lord in most cases. I've yet to hear a targeted individual or hear of a targeted individual who does not love God. Spiritual warfare, you guys, all right? I'm not speaking for every one of them, but I'm going to tell you from my experience and from videos I've seen, heard. I have yet to find a video of a person that is an agnostic or an atheist who is targeted. I just haven't, you know. And this is why I say it's spiritual warfare. Stop saying it's programming in the government. It's spiritual warfare. We're the end times. Put those 2 together. It's going to happen. If you really read your Bible and you've read it correctly, you know this is supposed to happen, or something similar to this. So, yeah, just brace yourself for whatever's to come in the future. All right? Very brainy and smart. No, I'm not bragging on myself, but I am. That's why I said they have book sense, common sense, and street sense. All right? Very brainy, meaning they're worldly. They know, you know, their IQ is, they're not like Bill Gates probably, or someone like that, but they have a very warm sense of a lot of different things. Put it that way. Very, very, even a hot sense of a lot of topics. They can have a show. Literally, they can easily have a show, you know, no problem, without having any assistance probably whatsoever. All right. They love everyone, at least to a degree. They really do. You know, you have people say they're not prejudiced. I'm not prejudiced. That they love people. If you could get in their head, no, you really have an inkling of prejudiceness. Targeted individuals basically love everyone. They're going to get on you. I know I am. I'm going to say something to you might not like, but I just don't go around hating on people. I don't understand that. I never will. It's ludicrous. The premise behind that, and I've said this before, is because I know whatever's possible for me is possible for you. And so I live my life that way. I know whatever's possible for you is possible for me. I said that the wrong way. So there's no jealousy for what hey, she's on the microphone. I can get on the microphone. And there's where jealousy comes from. People are so dumbfounded as to not realizing, and that's why I'm going to talk about jealousy in a video coming up, that their evil thoughts are totally unnecessary. If it's jealousy, if it's pure jealousy, Go do what they do. Idiot. And I have to say it like that because I'm sorry. I have to say idiot because I don't understand jealousy. And a lot of people will take their jealousy to a death penalty level. You know, like, you know, okay. Next thing I want to say, they're usually empaths, which I've already said. And they can feel pain because they're empaths. They can feel pain of other people. Okay? Not necessarily physically, but they can feel that person's pain. Like they have a lot of empathy for people. Oh my God, no, that didn't happen. And it's not fake. It's real. It's very real. A lot of these people are also breaking generational financial curses in their families. Ooh, I do have videos coming up on financial curses. They are real. And it's not like someone just did a hocus pocus on your family and did that, but they're real. You know what I'm saying? It's generational. What your mom knew, she told you. You know, what your great grandmother knew, she told your grandmother, and your grandmother told your mother, and your mother told you, and you have 4 generations of being broke. Okay, probably knew how to cook very well, but when it came to and budget, oh my God, my mom was she was one of the wonders of the world when it came to budgeting. But she never had well, she would balance her checkbook and all that. Don't get me wrong, but she wasn't an accountant. But so she gave me very good character traits and things. But you'll see that video. All right. So right now, I am also going to tell you guys a couple of the reasons why TIs are committing suicide. I'm going to try to hurry up and wrap this up. One of the reasons why TIs are committing suicide is not the situation that they're going through, because they're usually strong people. It is, so they're scratching their head like, what is going on? They don't know. They didn't know. And they've, since committed suicide. But it's the people who turned their backs on them, sniggering and laughing, the medical community doubting their condition, denouncing their condition, and announcing it as mental. Not too many people want to be called out as mental unless they're getting a crazy check. Okay? And okay, for those people, you can only call them crazy twice a month. I'm just keeping it real. Some of the people that are claiming to be, mental really aren't. I mean, they're just collecting a check. And so the only time they're crazy is when they go to their doctor for their checkup. Oops. I'm just keeping it real. They don't have a mental problem. They have a mental problem of trying to beat the system. They have a mental problem of trying to get over on people. But a mental problem as far as their brain, no. They think some of them are special, but, okay. So I want to tell you guys this, and I'm going to reveal you guys this. So that's the reason why they're committing suicide. You guys, please be gentle if someone comes up to you and tell you something's going on. I don't know what it is, because I myself, I've defeated that part, but it was very hard. I've had so many people get out of my life. Okay, well, what you didn't know is I celebrate when people. One of my quotes, I have a lot of quotes, you guys, personal quotes. One of my quotes is, and I'm going to paraphrase it, I actually get happy when people exit out of my life, not enter it. True. I'm just keeping it real. I don't, if you exit out of my life, you're exiting for a reason, and maybe you weren't supposed to be there. But let me tell you, what happened to me, and I'm going to tell you right now, I really don't have time to tell you. I got time, but I'm going to cut this short. There's not going to be a part 2. Just look for a video that I'm going to have coming up that's going to describe to you guys something weird that happened to me. And it's going to be right around, I may just go ahead and start recording now. But yeah, I'm going to just cut this short because I do want it to publish up, okay? Hasta la vista, buenas aires, buenas noches, arrivederci, au revoir, salida. Don't let the doorknob hit you where the good Lord split you. Ciao bella, ciao bello. Oh. Gotta go. Bye, smooches, bye.